Drew. Welcome back to the James Cycle Supply YouTube channel. This is going to be part 2 of the Shovelhead Springer install. And we're going to go over drilling some holes and running some wires through the handlebars today. Let's get started. So there's probably a million different ways to wire, handlebars and stuff like that. I'm just going to show you guys the way I'm going to do it. So I have the old housing right here, and there's a little notch that comes out of here for the wires. And I was just going to drill a hole like right outside of that so you would see a little bit of wires. But I don't think I'm going to do that because I don't want to see any wires at all. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to mark with the Sharpie right here on the opposite side of the handlebar, and then take my digital caliper and measure this space, make another line, and then I'll drill a hole on the opposite side. So that way, when I got this housing on, you won't see any wires at all. And it's gonna give the bike a really clean look. So let's go ahead and knock that out. Those are the two marks that I made. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna lay the bars flat, but then I'm gonna measure the distance between here and here, and then do it on the same from here to there, so that way they're equal on both sides. All right, so we're gonna measure our marks on this side. Okay, so we got 7 1/8 on this side. And we got 7 1/8 from that side, so we're gonna make our mark. And we'll take our housing, we'll just double check it really quick. So we know that 7 is the gap, so that's where 7 1/8, we're gonna drill a hole right there, and the wire should run right through there perfectly. All right, so we're gonna clamp this down. We'll throw some safety glasses on because you never want metal or anything like that getting in your eye when you're grinding or drilling and stuff like that. So lucky for me, I got a fab table, so we're gonna clamp this down. So it'll hold this a lot easier than if you didn't have anything. But you could always throw this in a vise or something, but I'd be pretty cautious about that so you wouldn't scrape the chrome up. All right, so for drilling holes, you're gonna want to punch. So we already made our mark, so I'm gonna throw on the line that we want and kind of smack this. It's gonna help the drill bit. Okay, so we got a nice little mark right there. And I'm gonna be using a step bit. Always start with the smaller one, and then I'll work my way up to the bigger one. And we'll go ahead and drill this out. Okay, so I got it going. Now I'm gonna switch over bits. I'm gonna go to Big Bertha right here. This is the biggest step bit that I have. I'll probably go, let's see what it says on here. 2564, 3564. So we might go up to the 35 because we are gonna run a few wires through here. So it just depends on what size wires you're gonna be running through. Looking pretty good. We're gonna do that to the other side now. All right, got the other side drilled out. So both of them are exactly the same. So got this clamped onto my table. So the only thing you got to do now is we're gonna have to measure the inside diameter of this and find our center point, and then we'll just punch it and drill a hole again, and then we'll clean it up with a file. We'll be good to go. All right, so next step, you want to clean up all the burrs. So just kind of take a file, get rid of all the burrs out of there. And do that to all 3 holes. All new parts laid out. Got a brand new wiring harness and switches and everything like that. So we're just gonna have to start putting this in the housings, and then we'll route the wiring through the handlebars. All right, got that all mounted up, brand new. Need to pop the button back on. These things are not staying on very good, so we'll see how long those last. But all right, so we got to do the next one. This next one, I was looking at the other housing. It's got an extra piece right here, so we're just going to go ahead and pull these wires out because we're not going to need them. Ditch those. And we're going to do the same thing what we did to the other housing. All right, next step, so we're going to take our housing, and what you're going to do is just start routing the wire through the handlebar. And, this takes a long time to do this. So if you're having trouble with it, I do have another way to do it, but this one seems to be sliding in pretty easily because these are only like, basic handlebars. So we'll just keep doing it until we see the wires poke out, and then we'll pull them through with a hook. It's definitely a process doing this, but so far it's working out pretty well. See, we got all the wires going through. We'll be able to bolt this up. And yeah, hides all the wires, looks really clean. So we'll get these going. All right, here's the update, guys. Got a brand new seat on this thing and finished up the sissy bar today. I didn't really film anything about building a sissy bar because I have other videos on how I do that kind of stuff, but did a Trident sissy bar, brand new LaPera seat, really nice. Custom made brackets on my CNC plasma table, and I'll give you guys another shot of this, but this bike's looking really cool. And I'm gonna send this off to powder coat tomorrow. So we're gonna get it super chrome. So it'll be a lot like our brackets that I get done, sell on my website, my dual headlight brackets and some of my other parts. And yeah, so I'm almost there. I'm on the home stretch. So I just gotta throw in the cables, finish wiring it, and go for a test ride.